Hi Capricorn, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 9th to the 15th of November. It is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is, please look at the description box below the video. All that information's in there for you. Please remember these are general love readings, so they won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. And also please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening sometime in the future. Okay, so what do we have? Highest messages for Capricorn in love from the 9th to the 15th of November, please. Highest messages. Well, they've already given you the 6 of Earth. Gifts of time or money. Gifts of money, time or effort. New career opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off debt. So, stability. But I feel that you want to give gifts of time and effort to a connection in order to make it stable, Capricorn, with this 6 of Earth energy. It is very slow moving. Earth energy is slow moving, but you want to come in and you want to make this situation stable. You want to inject some stability into it. We've got here the World, a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So there's a cycle that's ending for you, Capricorn, and you're seeking to make a connection more stable. It could be, let's just have a look, that's just come out. We've got here the King of Earth, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, and the Midas touch. So you can do no wrong when you give gifts of time or effort. When you put the effort into this connection, you can't do anything wrong. You have the Midas touch. You will be making this more stable, however that relates to you. Wow, okay. It's all about effort. I feel this cycle, whatever's ended for you, you're kind of like looking towards this connection and going, oh, I need to put more effort in. Whereas a connection, I almost feel, I can see you kind of a picture in my head, looking back at the situation that just occurred, which you haven't put the time and effort into, and it's become either stagnant or it's ended because of lack of time and effort. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Back. Sip of coffee. I'm afraid I could do it on camera, but I didn't really want to. You'll hear me slurping. So okay, Capricorn in love. So yeah, cycles ended for you, and I think that this is very much to do with you actually giving your energy and time to a connection, or going forward that's what you'll be doing, because in the past you haven't for some reason. So it could be the resurgence of a connection, we'll see from more tarot. Or it could be the next relationship that you have, you're going to be putting in more time and effort. We've got the King of Fire here. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative, but definitely coming in with this very motivated towards this this connection, this energy. This is what you want. You want to come in as very passionate, very motivated, very ambitious. You want to put in more time and effort. You want to come across to the other person as caring, as kind, as compassionate, as motivated towards this relationship to make it more stable for however this relates to you. But you definitely are going to be putting in the effort. There's a lot of effort. They keep telling me to keep saying effort, because I feel like if it's past relationships, you just let them trundle along for some reason. We've got the Nine of Water. Once you put the time and effort in, your wishes come true. Look at this, concerns fade away and a love of life. So it's making this connection more stable, but you get emotional fulfillment from it as well. It's reciprocated. We've also got this Six of Fire here, victory. Good news is on its way and public recognition and awards. But you want to be victorious. You are coming in as this King of Fire in this Six of Fire. You want victory over this. You want to almost like speak to this person, Capricorn, and you want to show them how passionate you are about them, and you are willing to put that effort into this connection to make it flourish and become emotionally fulfilling towards for you and the other person. But it is a lot about time and effort, Capricorn. So let's have a look, see if we can pull some more tarot. We've got the Four of Fire. Look at this, more fire, more passion. We've got contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Yeah, the successful completion of you acknowledging the fact that you need to put more time and effort. You need to nurture relationships. It's not about letting them trundle along. It's all about being a team player. It's about acknowledging if situations aren't going the way that you want them to, and understanding why they've dissipated, and what your part is, or what your part was to play in that demise of a connection, relationship, whether that be a breakdown of a relationship, or the input of energy into a connection. Because sometimes we can, and everybody's guilty of it, no matter how long they've been with someone. It's like when it gets to the stage of a pair of very comfortable slippers, we tend not to, oh well, I love them, they love me, that's all we need to know. And we stop putting the effort in. We stop putting energy into the connection. We take it for granted. And that's never a good energy. We're all guilty of doing it at some stage. So I don't know any person, even the most perfect, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but seemingly to be perfect, there are flaws within that relationship. And it has been effort, time and effort. There's a lack in there. So you must acknowledge the other person. You must be engaged and in the moment with them. It's very difficult, obviously. We have to practice, we have to balance spirituality and practicality. We have to be kind and compassionate. Sometimes that's difficult, but we need to come from a place of love. So it's putting in the effort. Wow, I'm so sorry today. Everybody's readings are very, very school teacherish. But there's a reason for that, and it's the energy that I'm connecting with, and it's what Spirit's asking me to impart to you guys in order for you to get the best out of your connections, relationships, and even life in general. Okay, so we've got the Four of Air here. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So thinking about what's gone on in the past. It could be to do with a connection. I see this do I stay, do I go kind of energy. This unicorn standing there going, are you staying? You're lying on the ground. And this one's going, no, come with me. Almost a decision whether or not to, of what to do. It's a very heady decision for you, Capricorn. Do I do this? Do I not do this? Do I go? Do I leave? Do I approach this person? If you don't put the time and effort into a connection, you will never ever know its full potential. That's what they're giving me. So yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made, but the World card's here. So this decision, whatever decision you make, whether or not you put the time and effort into a relationship that you're already in, or if you move away, if it's dissipated and you're moving on, you must remember to put put the time and effort into relationships. But this is very passionate here. It's a very, it's almost like a new beginning for you. So it could be the re-spark of a relationship once you come in and say, yeah, okay, I'm going to put the effort in. We're going to do this together, being a team player. So we'll have a look at the cards and see if they can give me any more information. But we've got this, Six of Air here. So you want to take a trip. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. Very heady though. Do I do this? Do I not? Do I do what decision do I need to make? I want to take... could very well be that you want to take a trip towards someone that you have a lot of passion with. You are passionate about. You see stability in there, but it's all about you putting in the time and effort to create this connection, to move it on, to spark it or re-spark it. But I feel like you do want to come towards this person. You're very heady though. You don't know whether to do it or not. You seem very stuck in the beginning with this Four of Air and Six of Air. They're just thoughts at the moment. You're not really getting there. You're very up in your own head about it. So we've got this Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, a positive resolution of conflict. So whatever's happened with you and this connection that you haven't put the effort in with, Capricorn, once you close the old cycle out and come towards them to make it more stable, put that time and effort in, this relationship flourishes. So there's that positive resolution of conflict. So it's forgiveness, forgiving yourself for not putting the time and effort into a connection. And it's also the other person forgiving you for not putting the time and effort into a connection. It could very well be that you haven't put the time and effort into this connection, because it could be that you've started something, moved away energetically, physically even, and you're mourning the loss of this connection. So you know that you need to put the time and effort in. I feel that's why they've presented you with this taking a trip card here. It's you wanting to re-spark this. And once you do put the time and effort in, look at this, it re-sparks this relationship, and whatever's gone before dissipates because you're putting in the time and effort now. We've got this King of Air. They keep telling me I feel like a Polly Parrot. I do apologise. They keep saying to me time and effort. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance emotional and mental considerations. So very much up in your own head with this King of Air. But you want to get this started. But you know there's a cycle that needs to be closed out in order for you to take this to the next level or re-spark it, however this relates to you. So you want to come in as this King of Air, very confident, very balanced, I would say. And you want to speak your truth. You want to tell this person, okay, I've changed. Even. Wow, more fire. Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence, and think things through carefully. So, yeah, time is of the essence for you, I feel, Capricorn. A lot of time has dissipated between you, perhaps, and now the time is right for you to come in and put the time and effort into this connection if you want to. The most important thing for you, though, Capricorn, is you realising that you lacked this commitment to this relationship. And it's a commitment to yourself, but it's also a commitment to the other person in this relationship. We need to nurture, even if they're friendships, we need to nurture them. So we've got this Ace of Water, falling in love, all the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, what were we saying about time and effort, and enhanced intuition, and a new home. Taking a trip in a new home. It could be that you're moving physically towards them. It could be, but intuitively you know, Capricorn, that the way forward with this person to get this relationship connection back on track, or to spark something, to reignite it, is for you to put the time and effort in. I do sound like a Polly Parrot. I'm so sorry. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? Capricorn in love. Capricorn in love. And highest messages, please. Highest messages for Capricorn. For Capricorn. Yeah, the moon's come in to highlight. See? Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So just going for it, just putting the time and effort in, just putting yourself on the line they're giving me. Don't be so shrewish. Just come towards, just put the effort in, even just a message, just to connect with this person, I feel, is the doorway in. It's putting in the effort. And if there are an exchange of messages, because I don't feel that you're in the same energetic space as this person, I feel that there is some form of separation between you. This is what you want, but you're not in the same energetic space. You're not in the same physical space as this person. There is a void between you because you haven't put the time and effort in. Once the moon's come in to highlight that, once you acknowledge that you need to put the effort in with this connection, yeah, you just need to go for it. This cycle's complete and a new cycle begins. A new, more fruitful, more passionate, more stable cycle begins with this connection here. This is beautiful. It's more about nurturing the connection, nurturing yourself and the connection, I feel. So we've got here the Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. The challenging beginning for you is you're coming towards someone, or you want to reignite it, but you didn't put the effort in previously. So that's that challenging beginning. The other person is going to question why you want to come towards them. They're going to say, hang on a moment, this didn't happen in the first instance, so why are you knocking at my door now? How can you guarantee that, you know, this won't stagnate like it did last time, or it didn't get off the ground like it did last time, or you weren't present and in the moment like it was last time? So you're going to have to forgive them if there's any exchange of words. Nothing's guaranteed in this life. It's just if we put the time and effort into things, then we do get rewards. The universe rewards us. But you need to be committed, and you need to put the time and effort into things in order for them to flourish. Sometimes we are in relationships where we put all our effort and time into it. They are karmic relationships and it doesn't go anywhere. But this is something that you want to move towards. This is something that you want. So you're going to have to be committed going forward. So we've got a Seven of Air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. So it could be when you come towards this person or want to re-spark it, or you want to put the effort in now. There's poor timing. There is like I said, a fallow period. There is a distance between you both. Poor timing. It could be this person's energetically, emotionally moved on and they found stability. Perhaps they're in a committed relationship. So you're going to have to take that on the chin, I feel, Capricorn. It doesn't mean that you can't re-spark it, you can't reignite it, because we've got here the resurgence of a relationship that continues to grow closer. So you will be speaking to this person just by putting the time and effort into the connection, I feel, elevates it to a completely different level. And that poor timing will dissipate at some stage and your wishes will come true. This Nine of Water comes into fruition. So it's all about you just putting the feelers out and just speaking to this person. And not leaving. Why would you give me that? They've given me text messages for someone out there. It's not for everyone, but text messages and replies. And you've initiated conversations in the past. This is just for, it's a very specific message, so don't shoot me down. If it doesn't resonate, just chuck it. You've instigated conversations in the past but haven't nurtured them. So those messages, there's been an exchange of conversation, perhaps over texts, however that's been, but then you've let them just dissipated. You've moved away from the conversation for some reason, so you haven't put the effort in. We've got the Ten of Fire here. Too much work. There's a message out there for someone. Too much work. Accept help from others. Life is out of balance and stress-related health concerns. I feel that's in the beginning though. That's you getting frustrated. I feel more frustrated with yourself than anything else. Not frustrated with someone, but more frustrated with how you process emotions, how you process situations, how you engage with people. You know that you need to put the time and effort in, but you're getting frustrated with yourself as to why you don't do that. So that's why this moon card's come in to say, look, enough's enough. You need to be committed, even if it's friends. So it's not kind of like saying to friends, okay, I'll text you or I'll talk to you next week, and not honouring that commitment. Can be as simple as that. And look, a false sense of entrapment. You feel trapped by this cycle, but you know you need to come out. We've got a false sense of entrapment. As soon as you put the effort in, everything kind of like gets better. So why are you not doing that? We've been overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. You've got a negative view of yourself and connections. You know that you need to put the effort in, but you're so fearful of doing it because of this challenging beginning, because you've let this become fallow, because you haven't put the time and effort into the connection in the first place. So that's why you've got negative or fear-based thoughts. It's you're worried about the other person rejecting you. We've got Queen of Earth here. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So yeah, more stability. Just injecting stability into there. If this person, if it isn't the right time for them, for you to come together, you still need to nurture that connection. You can't just, okay, some people do this, and I've had this done to me as well. So I can tell you about a little situation. I've had a person come into my life as a friend, intimated that they were interested in starting something, intimated, and they had this little dance because they had so many more other options, and they almost like they put a little bit of effort in. It was like a donkey and a carrot, and then they left. That's not putting time or effort into things. Then they came back round to me, and it was another cycle, and I thought, hang on a moment, I'm not going down this road anymore. I'm sorry. If you want to talk to me, if you want my time and energy and effort, then you have to put the time and effort into the connection as well, even if it is just a friendship. And I wasn't really that interested in them physically or having a relationship. They were just having problems at the time. But yeah, same scenario. If this person that you want to be with or want to go towards, if they kind of like say to you, hang on a minute, no, this is rubbish, you're just talking hot air like you did last time, you're going to have to take it on the chin, and you're going to have to work through it. It's no running away. It's no coming in. It's no coming. You're not coming in and kind of like sparking something and then legging it. You're having to, they're telling you, you need to put the time and effort in if you want to, if you want this, and it's clear that you do. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of passion for this person. Even if they rebuff you, you're still going to have to put the effort in, because it will eventually, you will eventually come into unison. But if you stall at the first hurdle, then there's no chance. There's no chance this will get off the ground, even though you have a lot of passion and a lot of emotion for this person. We also have the Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Have patience, because I feel it's going to take time to build this relationship up to a level that is not acceptable, because that's terrible. But the other person, I feel it's going to take time for them to understand that you are committed to this connection. So we've got make long-term plans. So you do envisage this for the future, but you're going to have to put some legwork in, Capricorn. And just by the way, that story did not include a Capricorn energy. It's just my guides kind of like being very, very, very strict with you guys today for some reason. And I feel it's just to get the best out of your relationship. So please don't shoot me down. I'm just imparting advice to you and guidance from them. Okay, so what can you tell Capricorn in relation to this reading? What can you tell Capricorn in relation to this reading today? What's the highest message? Highest messages, please, for Capricorn in relation to that. I think that was my finger, so I'm not going to take it. What can you tell Capricorn in relation to this reading? Thank you. I've got a huge no here for some reason. What can you tell Capricorn in relation to this reading? That's my finger again. Highest messages, please, for Capricorn in relation to this reading. Okay, no need to worry. There is going to be, it's because, excuse me, there's no need to worry about it. You just need to put the time and effort into it. You need to nurture this connection if you're really, really serious about it, Capricorn. But I feel that you want to start all of this gorgeous, gorgeous, passionate energy with this person. You want emotional fulfillment. You want stability. You want to create something with them. Listen to your intuition, so intuitively you will know what to do. And it is actually putting time and effort in. We've got to wait here as well. What was I saying about the other person? Perhaps not being in the same, not being free to explore this connection with you. We've got an unlikely for some reason. Anything else? Yeah, the situation will improve, of course it will, because you're coming out of that very I didn't want to say selfish, but or self-centered, but very neglectful, I would say. Very neglectful energy. You're neglecting your self, not in a you're neglecting your energy, you're neglecting your relationships, you're neglecting your potential within relationships. So you're coming out of that. Once you get rid of that way of thinking, that worn out old slipper way of thinking, everything gets better. We've got a yes here, and they've also given you the recovery card. So okay, from your romance angels. So what do we need to know? What does Capricorn need to know in relation to this reading, please? In relation to this reading, and highest messages only in relation to this reading. Thank you. We've got a no here. Wow. So get rid of codependent behaviours. This is not putting the effort in. Anything that's cyclic, you need to get rid of. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it won't happen if you just come in. They're telling you it won't happen. None of this will happen if you continue on the same route that you have been, which is neglecting your connections. Whether that is friendships, whether that is relationships, whether that is your own personal life. You need to cut out that way of thinking. It's all about putting in time and effort. So nothing will happen if you don't put the time and effort into it and are committed. We've got no need to worry. Make the effort. Great love. What would we say about time and effort? No need to worry. It says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So I was a poly parrot for a reason. Thanks, guides. So yeah, there's no need to worry when you come in and you put that time and effort into it. It says it, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Absolutely gorgeous. So anything else? What else do we need to know for Capricorn in love? And highest messages, please. Highest messages. These readings today are taking an absolute, they're like 30-40 minutes. It's unreal. It really is. But the energies I'm connecting with obviously need the reassurance and they need the advice. Sometimes these readings are not for everybody and they take a tremendous amount of effort on my part energetically to get them across. So, okay. We've got here, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, but intuitively you will know that you need to put the effort in. If you find that you are not putting the effort in, nothing will come of this situation. You need to resolve that. So it's up to you. We've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Wow, okay. But it's up to you to put in the effort to resolve those issues. It could be that that's that sense of lack. You're not putting in the effort because you are in a unstable financial position at the moment. But this connection will and your finances will only get better if you put the effort into it. So perhaps you're using, or your excuse for not putting time and effort in is because you say to connections, oh, I'm so busy with my career, I just can't make time for you. Well, it's up to you to resolve those issues. There's only you that needs to resolve them. If you are finding that your career is so big, or you're very committed to your career, and it takes away from a connection, it will never flourish unless the other person's very busy at the same time. You both have high-flying careers and never see each other. But then again, why would you be in a relationship with each other if you never see each other, if there is never an exchange of emotion or passion or ideas or creativity? You need to nurture connection. So it's up to you to resolve that. And if you find yourself with this codependency here saying that, well, I can't really do that at the moment because I'm so busy with work, yeah, it will never work. Relationships will just flounder. You need to resolve that. You need to find a balance, I feel. We've got here, wait, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah. Okay, so that's clearing away all negativity or everything that's happened in the past with you and this person, because I do feel that you've had some kind of connection with them. Obviously the cards they've presented you have given us the picture of you having a connection with them. So you're going to have to release, you're going to have to wait. There is a period of waiting because you're going to have to put the effort in so much during that period of waiting to get this to a specific level where you've shown commitment, Capricorn, to and you've invested in this connection. You've invested a lot of time and effort in this connection. You need to clear away all negative and residual energy from any other relationship that you've had. So during that period of you putting the effort in, you're also releasing the past, and this is why we've got the World card. That cycle will come to completion because you are now putting the time and effort in, even though you're waiting for this person to become free in order for you to come together as a into a relationship or into a more stable footing. Okay, so even though you're waiting for them, you're going to have to put the time and effort in. You're going to have to release all negativity and everything from the past. Okay, we've got this unlikely, getting to know each other. And I feel this is probably your energy here. Very doubting Thomas. Obviously from the first part of the reading where you were very up in your own head. What do I need to do? What do you know? Undecided. Do I, don't I? Do I come forward to them? If I do, then you know you can't be wishy-washy at all, Capricorn. You need to put the time and effort in. So what you thought was unlikely actually isn't. So when you put the time and effort in, we've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Well, of course it does, because you're showing commitment, you're showing interest, you're showing you're just injecting, you're creating a relationship. You're not going to move away in kind of like 3 weeks and say, oh well, that's done. I have other options. Almost the situation will improve. You deserve love. You are livable. So yes, you are livable, but it's just that you just don't put the time and effort in. You haven't in the past. But this other person, I feel, does actually hold a torch for you. So you coming towards them in a very committed way. Even just an exchange of messages. If you're consistent, I feel this will elevate it. Elevate this connection. And yes, you do deserve love. And we've got yes. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime, so why not put the effort into it? And we've got express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel that, sorry, we've got the recovery card here, so I'm going to put that on the recovery card. So express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So that's you. Once you acknowledge the fact that you don't put time and effort into connections, once you start to nurture it, you recover from that old way, that old cycle. It's closed out now. You move away from codependency, about using excuses for not putting time and effort into connections. We've got passion here. Allow your whole heart and soul to sing with joy. Look at this, forgiving and learning. As what were we saying about releasing? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes, you do. And we've got here recovery. Your love life is being affected by children. If that is the case, then you have to be you have to talk to the other person about it. If it has been finances and children that have affected this connection in the past, and that's the reason why you couldn't commit, you need to be very, very open about that. You need to speak to the other person and say, look, it's not an excuse, but sorry, I had other commitments. And at that time, I couldn't commit to a relationship with you, but I would like to see if we could make something of it now. Wow, you're giving me that. We've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, Capricorn. So they're not going to get rebuffed, but it is about you putting time and effort into connections. And we've also got here engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment once you make that commitment to yourself and the other person about taking this forward. But you must put the time and effort in. No more excuses. And that's what they're giving me. No more excuses. Okay, so what can you tell Capricorn? I'm just going to sign it off with some Moonology cards for you. I'm so sorry it's so strict today, but there's a reason for that. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody out there in the ether needs to hear this reading, and that's the reason why they are very strict at times. The reason for that is they want you to get the best out of yourself, connections, relationships, and they want you to lead the best life possible. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. That's you making a decision to put more time and effort in. Your commitment is being tested. What were we saying about commitment? And it's about time and effort. Your hard work is paying off. Yes, it will. You still have to put the time and effort in, Capricorn, even though you just need to be dedicated, I feel. Very, very strict word there, dedicated, but you just need to be. You and your loved ones are safe, so there's no need to worry about children in this connection at all. A new start is coming. Yeah, a new start for you. And also with this, a new you, a new way of thinking, a new way of running your relationships in the future. You know it's about commitment. You know it's about time and effort. Okay, anything else for Capricorn, please? What do they need to know in relation to this reading today? Capricorn, here we go. Step out of your comfort zone, putting in the effort, not being a shrew. Adjustments are required to putting in the effort. If that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, and please remember to click the thumbs up button. Okay, Capricorn, love you loads. Take care.